What's up, everyone? It's Shaletta. I'm here getting a phone for one of my newly minted teenagers with Xfinity Mobile. They've got great options, affordable plans, and solid coverage that works for our whole family. With Xfinity Mobile, my daughter can stay connected with me wherever she goes. And did you know when you sign up, you can get an extra phone line free for a full year? Switch to Xfinity Mobile today for more savings, more smiles, and more ways to stay connected.
In Minnesota, we pride ourselves on our nation-leading voter turnout and safe, secure elections. Elections allow us to make our voices heard and stand up for the communities and issues we care about. To exercise your right to vote, first make sure that you are registered to vote. After registering to vote, make a plan to vote on or before Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. Learn about how to register to vote, cast your ballot, find your polling place, and more by visiting mnvotes.org.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These jet-setting divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hi, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies, what's going on in the world of travel?
Hey.
So we got some big news to tell our listeners. We definitely do that. We are going to Italy. Now, this trip was just kind of
don't roll over. We are going to London. We are going to
London,
Rome,
yes.
And we are going to be spending most of our time in the Italy surrounding areas.
Yes, we are.
We're going to go to Venice. We're going to go to Florence. We're going to the Amalfi Coast. Yeah.
This is Jeanette's bucket list. We've been trying to go on this trip for 4 years now.
5 years, yes.
In fact, we had a ticket to go in 2020, and it was canceled because of COVID.
Exactly. So I'm super excited. I definitely I have set us up with the embassy. Well, I'm getting the alerts, and so they're telling me all the things to do, be prepared, all the scare tactics, what's going on, all the drama that's going on. So that is something that I think that is really, really important that you do when you go to another country. Is
you do have to register, because we do need to let the United States know that we are not here. And then we are in another country. So if something go down, you can be notified.
Yeah, especially all the different civil unrest and things that are going on around the world. You want to make sure that, they know you're there. So, as you see in other countries and things that are going on, if they need to get us out of here, I want to be at the top of the list and say, they know where we are and where we're staying so they can grab us and take us back home. So that is
one thing that I'm glad about that you're doing that is because we'll know everything that's going on. If there's anything that we need to know while we're there, even as far as what's going on here, we'll be able to get that information.
Yeah, and I'm thinking as things change, we will know, because I'm getting these alerts like all the time, and and I definitely like that, and we never go short. I got our insurance, ladies, because I was like. I said, let me get us a little insurance here. And, we make sure that we got our insurance, at least for our flights, and in case some things happen along the way as it relates to the flight. So,
Yeah. Okay. And then we're doing an Airbnb, and we got insurance on that also.
Awesome.
So that's great.
So we're good.
One thing that I saw with this trip, and that I'll tell the listeners, is that I know when we went to Bali in 2019, maybe 2018, 2019, we just paid for our ticket with American Airlines, and it came with drinks and food, and we get to pick our own seats. It got everything. But now it's not like that.
It's different. Yeah, it's different. No. But I don't know if we was just randomly selected because we didn't choose.
I don't think so.
Did we choose?
No, we did choose. No, we did.
We did.
Yeah, we picked our 3 seats.
No, we don't have seats for the other 2 flights.
No,
so
but I'm saying back in 28, when we went to Bali, we chose our seats. We had drinks included, and that might have been an $800 flight, but we didn't have to.
Even then, though choosing our seats, everybody got drinks throughout the plane. It was not a
It's
limited
changed now.
area.
Now
Not
they
like
are
that.
nickel and diming you.
Yeah.
You pay 500 to 600 for your base ticket, and then if you want a seat, you have to pay for a seat, and then we had to pay you when you get that seat,
Pay
you
for
get
leg
drinks with
room.
it. We also will have to pay if we want to check a bag. And from what I saw this week, I was looking and it looks like it's 75 each. And I just saw that information online. So we need to call and confirm, but it looks like it's $75 each.
Really?
Really?
Yes, that's what it that's
I
for
hadn't looked
for
at
over
anything,
for
so it's like,
overseas.
usually you pay
Yeah.
maybe $40,
That's if you're going
30,
to
40.
Mexico, if you're going throughout the United States. Now, if you're
We're gonna have
going
to do a couple of table dances to get this done here. Look, I think we're
or
gonna have to, I think
what we're gonna have to do is take our backpacks and then like we did on that one trip going to, Mexico. You remember we put our stuff we wanted to check together, and we checked that one big
yeah,
bag.
I already
Oh
done.
no,
I know it ain't gonna
we're
work
not
for me.
doing that.
I done already
No,
filled my bag up.
yeah, we like
You already
everybody.
packed?
Yeah,
I am packed.
we
I
gotta
am
have our
packed.
own
I
separate
think
bag.
it's gonna be 150 a person for both ways.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. We
Yeah,
are
Yeah.
the jet setting divas. I
So
think we'll be okay.
so
exactly. I'm
so
like,
that's what's happening. You'll have a and we follow this website, cheap DFW tickets. We follow that, and you could get all these cheap flights. But again, what Americans doing is just like Tina, you were telling us
They
when you
making
went
the money.
to Brazil, they're nickel and
Hmm.
diming you
I
for
mean,
every little thing.
everything. On everything. And I mean, you know what? You remember there was a time when you had your one carry-on bag and your one
Yeah.
person items.
Hmm.
You may have had if you had on a fanny pack or you brought something, they just let you go through. Now they're
Not
like
anymore.
two bags
Nope.
only.
You better
Even
take that fanny pack and put it in your whatever bag you have, or turn it around where they can't see it.
Yep. And that's what they're like. Make sure that you only bringing two bags. You got to make it fit. And I'm like, really? This is where we are today?
that's where we're at. And when we went overseas before, we didn't have to pay for a check bag. Again,
I don't think so.
there's this fee for check bags. Yeah.
And
And
Hmm.
and we still haven't. I don't know if y'all identified what the process is when our flight is going to Rome, but we are stopping off in London. Are our bags going all the way there? We don't have to do the recheck
I
thing.
think we do if we check them, but again, we have to pay $75 each way to check. And hopefully that's not 75 from
No, no,
Dallas to
no,
London.
because what
Yeah.
you're doing is we're not going to leave the airport, so we're going to just take the bags off of one conveyor belt and
Yeah.
just go put them on another conveyor belt and let them go onto the next plane.
Yeah.
No, I
If we
think
have
they
to
are
do
gonna
that,
do that.
yeah, if
I
we
don't.
check them, I
That's what
don't think
I'm
we have to do
hoping.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I'm
yeah.
just saying, on my trip to Brazil, and there we didn't have a layover, but when we got back to got
Mhm.
back to the United States, if people were going other places, like if they were going to another state, they had to take their bags off the conveyor belt in. I
Mhm.
think we were in New York, and take the bags off the New York, and then roll them around the corner and put them on another conveyor belt to get on wherever they were going next.
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
Yeah, so
Usually
they
they
did do
do
that
that
in
for
Brazil.
you. Usually they
Hopefully.
forward your bag to
Yeah.
wherever wherever
Mhm.
you going to your final
And,
destination.
and I think it's because those bags, and people are going so many different places, and you think, what it's about maybe 400 people on the plane. They not going through all them bags. They like, you take your bag off and
Now,
Mm.
they
you
reach
know what? If they're not doing it, it's because they can't get the employees to work.
exactly.
They don't have they don't have
Yeah.
the people there to do
Yeah.
the work.
And I
Yeah.
think
And
that's
that's
where I
sad.
think that's where the issue lies, is that they don't
Mhm.
have the resources to do all of the work that they would have normally have done. Because you remember, they used to be
Hmm.
10, 12 people down there taking bags
Yeah.
off, doing different things, and all those
Mhm.
different luggage carriers shooting all over the airport. I don't think they have the people. I don't think they have the manpower.
They
We
may
are the
not.
Mm,
manpower
They
now.
may not.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
sad.
and even that, just what are you hearing? Things that I'm hearing about just going there, and I don't know, maybe you can help me out. Is things like we're used to having hand towels, or we're used to having
That's what I was gonna tell you all. We
those
will
things
definitely have to
are
take our
not
own hand
disposable.
towels.
So
Oh, really?
yeah,
But
Okay.
but
Okay.
that's
So
what I
we
did when I went to
when
Greece. I didn't have a hand towel, but they didn't give me one either.
yeah.
So
So
that's
we
in
Okay.
Europe.
So we,
In
we need
Europe,
to
I
$1,000.
don't
know
think
this
they use
stuff.
hand towels.
We
Also,
need to know.
I think also one thing that I
Wait a
saw
minute, wait
is
a minute.
that
Don't roll over that, Jeanette. Yvette, let's talk about the towels because Yvette had
yeah,
said
we
a
need to
question.
take our hand towels.
Well, I don't know. Like these are questions that we need to
No,
ask.
we
And
do.
and
I was going to
we're
go over
actually
all of that stuff. We need to take our hand
okay. So
towels.
we're staying in an Airbnb.
But
So
yeah,
we need to know if like I remember we didn't have paper
paper
towels.
towels.
Yeah, there was no.
That's another
Those
thing.
are American things. I mean, even
I
down
don't
to
know about paper towel.
the voltage on those little adapters. We used to 120 volts. They only used to like 80 volts. So when we use things to plug into the wall, we can't use 120 volt nothing. You
So yeah, do we
We
need
need to have
a
we need
European adapter?
yes,
that
yes,
that
we
is
do.
less than 120 volts though.
Okay.
Okay, but we absolutely need that. We also need, from what I understand, we need to carry like the little tissue, the little tissue packets, because a lot of the restrooms they
Don't
don't
have
have
toilet paper.
tissue paper.
They
Yeah,
don't have toilet paper.
Yeah.
So you need to bring your flushable wipes. You need to bring a
Okay.
little bit of toilet paper.
yeah.
You need to bring, we already always have our hand.
Okay.
I even got some toilet seat covers.
Okay,
So
that's
have
good. That's
I
great.
mean y'all like I've been before to Europe, but have y'all made a list of things that you think
No, but
if
I
you're
was going to
traveling to
send out
Europe?
those were some things that I had on my list. The
Okay.
hand towels. I've got
Yeah.
the
I
little
just saw that hand
tissue
towels.
wipes.
Yeah.
We need the
I'm packing.
converter.
So let me tell you what I'm doing is I'm on YouTube or I'm on whatever, and I got my suitcase. I'm sitting in the room, and when they're saying you should have
You
this,
put that
I
in
go
there.
throw it in the bag. I go throw it in the bag. I go throw it in the
So
bag.
you'll
Oh,
have
she's
everything because
okay.
I
Okay.
haven't even started packing.
But you haven't even like you need to make that list and give it to us.
I
Okay,
will.
We need to know that stuff.
We can get our
yeah,
get the
but
list
I mean,
together.
I have been
'Cause
just
I haven't researched like that.
I
No.
have, and I've only done it because going to Brazil, I wanted to know a lot more things before I got there. Things like, how we do tap now. I'm gonna tell you that's another thing. You need to get you a case so that your credit cards, because we have those tap things. People are able to access your credit card because of that tap screen.
Mm,
So you need the steel case wallet
I saw
protector
that too.
as opposed to like just put throwing it in your wallet because they can
Hmm.
actually pass by your purse and they have something where they can
Wow.
tap your credit cards.
Okay, so what about currency?
So
Are
I
you
think what
all
we need
okay?
to do is, and this is what I've heard from people that have been already been over there this year. We need to go to our banks but see, we'll
Hmm.
be going to London, and London uses a pounds, and
Hmm.
then we'll be going to Italy, and Italy uses euros. So
Hmm.
I'm not going to
Okay.
really worry about any pounds,
Yeah,
but
no
I
problem.
am going to get maybe like $300 worth of euros. So while we're
Okay.
there and we're going to restaurants, we'll just already have our euros, and we'll get a better conversion
Hmm.
rate if we go to the bank beforehand. Here, our local bank,
So what
Bank of
about credit card? I
America,
think we've always kind of went on the premise of credit cards,
I
and
think they'll.
credit cards definitely. I don't want to
Yeah.
get too much cash because one thing I've
Mhm.
noticed is that their coins are like our coins. A penny is a penny for us, but a coin they may give us maybe $1 or it may
Mm,
be worth $2. So we can't just discard coins the way we have. So I'm
Hmm.
thinking, I will get some of
Just
their
get some,
but
just
not
to
a lot.
have.
And I
Right.
think that, as a group, and we normally do this, we use our credit cards. So
we
we need
do.
to definitely make sure that, because we definitely get a better conversion on our credit card than we do at the
Mhm.
bank.
We
Because
do.
let me tell you from experience, when I got to the currency office at DFW on my way to Brazil, I gave them $100. They gave me whatever amount of money, which I thought was equivalent to $100. But on my way back, I still had that $100. I never used it. But
Wow.
when I converted it back, I only got $52.
Oh,
Wow.
that's not
So the
good.
money lost. So the money lost
Lost
value
its value, yeah.
while I was there. So
Hmm.
I mean, and it lost. I mean, to the point where I should have actually just used the money.
Yep, you should have.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a good point that we don't get too much money.
Don't
We
get
get a
too
little
much.
bit of cash,
Mhm.
but we don't get too much. Another thing that I saw, and I sent it to you all in our WhatsApp, is that we also need to think about our phone, our cell
Yeah,
phone
the
coverage.
data plan.
And we need to we and it's best for us to get a European data plan because they said they're faster. I can't remember the name of the one that I sent you all. I'll have the information, but there is a data plan that you can get that they said is best for if you're going to be in Italy, and it's cheaper than what we would get, and it's better than what we would have if we went to our data plans here in the United States. Just did a
Okay.
Yeah, and I know we
international
don't
plan.
use a lot of public transportation, but that's a form of a great transportation. And we're used to Ubers and cabs and things like that. But I definitely saw that utilizing the public transportation is a great option. It's not always the best option, but we should definitely see, because sometimes they're saying it's easier to walk. You can walk there
That's what they're saying. It's
in 30
easier to
minutes
walk.
walking through some tunnel,
Yeah,
and
I
then all
think
of a
so.
sudden
Yeah.
you could have been there already.
Yeah, I think it'll be
Yeah.
good. I think Rome will be good to walk. And also, they do have Uber in Rome, so we can use Uber in Rome.
The
And
actual Uber or something
it's
else?
a no, it's the actual Uber. There's another
Okay.
app called Free Now, but from what I understand, and this is friends told me this, that they've used Uber in Rome this year. And then
Okay.
you can also there's the train apps. We've started getting those where we can at least get our prices ahead of time for what it'll take to get to different places on the train
And what
beforehand.
about and what about just the private driver? I'm definitely down for that.
So, to Yvette, tell the listeners about our Airbnb and the deal that we're working out with them.
Well, the Airbnb that we did book, they have access to a tour guide. So we are talking to them now. We haven't gotten any final information yet, but we told them everything that we were interested in doing,
Mhm.
and hopefully they're gonna come back with
No,
to us and tell
but he
us.
is a driver. That's his
Yeah.
main thing.
Yeah,
He's a driver, so he can be our driver. We can with
Hmm.
the Airbnb, we've got a driver.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would that would be
So
that would be a great option.
Yeah.
So we know I no plans to rent any cars. So
No.
we didn't get
no.
any rental car insurance, and I haven't gotten that if we need to get that. But I'm happy to know that we don't need to, you know. And you know what? Did we ever research? Should I research the rental car? Because what if we got a car? We're going to be there for a period of time. Can we just drive
Well,
and see the
I'm not.
country?
You know what? I never really thought
I
about it.
didn't either, but if you wanna research because it's probably
I
gonna
just
Imma
figured we
tell you,
would just.
honestly, it's probably cheaper to drive, but I just don't know. I mean, I know Anthony Anderson on his show with his mom,
Oh yeah,
they
and they on the
drove all
wrong side of
they
the street.
they drove all throughout
Well,
Europe, so
Tina didn't drove. We didn't drove on the
Yeah,
opposite
I've
side
drove
before.
European before,
yes,
but you know
Tina
what?
can handle
Still a
it.
little scared because one thing that I did see on one of the videos is that because Americans are used to left, things are right. So you have to, people have been killed by crossing
Mm,
streets and things like that on the wrong side. So you know what? So definitely, understanding the traffic laws, then that's where I get a little fuzzy and I'm like, I don't want to be killing nobody out there. Yeah, I don't need nobody
No,
family coming back after me, my family, and trying to
no, this is yeah, no, we don't want any
try to sue
no,
my
problems.
estate because I didn't
no.
kill
We'll
damn
just stick
car
with the
accident.
driver. We'll just stick with the
Yes,
personal
and
All right,
he
personal.
I'm with that. I am solely with that. I
And
am totally with that.
I did tell him that we regardless of whatever we want him to drive us. If he takes us on tours or whatever, we can kind of do that ourselves, but at least get us to our where we want to go around town and to the train.
Okay,
Hmm.
I'm with that. I'm totally with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not even gonna look into the car service part, the
No.
car part, because I mean I love to be driven around. I'm there on vacation. I'm taking time off from work. I am not working. I want to enjoy every minute. I want to drink lattes and coffees. I want to eat, all the foods of the cities, and I want to drink wine, and I just really
Yeah.
want to enjoy, because I think this is going to be one of the first times I take a vacation where I really am going to take a vacation.
Right.
Since
Yeah.
Turks and Caicos, I'll probably say.
And that was a long time ago.
Yeah, so think about it. That's the last time I just took a unplug, unwind. So when you're talking about, oh, get a cell phone service, I'm like, shoot, I don't care. Nobody, if they can get a hold of you too, I don't need no phone. I can use my phone for pictures.
And I
Okay.
got a new phone. I got the iPhone 16
16.
Pro. Yeah.
Woo, woo,
Okay.
woo, woo,
Okay.
woo.
We're gonna get
What
some
do
good videos.
she? I think you got a phone better than me.
I do.
I guess I probably should have waited, huh? I think I got the 15.
Yeah, I got the 16 Pro.
Oh,
All
girl,
right.
look at
Well,
you.
Jeanette is going to be our camera woman, and
I'll let you all have we'll take turns.
look forward to our wonderful pictures in Italy.
Oh, I can't wait. I
Me
can't
neither. I
wait.
can't.
Like I
This is
said, I'm
bucket
so
list for
excited.
me.
I'm already packed.
Now I'm
And
not packed.
we're not going for what, another 3
And
and
as
a
I
half
go,
weeks.
and I've been to the store, I keep going, and if I buy something, I take out something old and put in what I have new. Oh, I'm ready.
And Yvette, I want to compare what you're taking because me and you probably might be twins because we shop from similar places.
Yeah,
we may be
we go.
we may
I'm
be
gonna have,
twins on some of
yeah,
these
I'm gonna have to
places.
send you my card. I don't go to stores like
I
physically
do.
go to
I
Yeah,
get
stores.
you.
we
I
go
order
online. Yeah, we order.
online.
Yeah, we order online. Yeah. But I know some of the stuff we have is similar, like the the green leather jackets.
Mm-mm.
And so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, ladies, I can't wait for this trip that we have upcoming. This is bucket list for me.
All righty,
Yep.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Well, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. See y'all in Italy.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
Mark your calendar for October 17th. That's Open House Day at Summit Academy OIC. And that's where your next career begins. In just 20 weeks, Summit Academy can prepare you to be a medical administrative assistant, IT specialist, carpenter, electrician, or financial services professional. These are good paying jobs in high demand in the Twin Cities. Summit Academy will not only prepare you for a job with advancement opportunities, they'll help you connect with employers and hiring managers. That's right, Summit Academy has a list of local employer partners ready and eager to hire Summit graduates. At the open house, you'll meet Summit instructors and staff. These incredible people will guide you through the entire process, from application to graduation. And if you're looking to earn your GED, Summit can help with that. Come to Summit Academy's open house, located at 935 Olson Memorial Highway in North Minneapolis. Find out more at saoic.org. And we'll see you October 17th from 3 to 5 p.m.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise, and peak flu season is almost here. Save time and get the updated COVID-19 vaccine and your flu shot at the same time at Hy-Vee. Schedule your updated COVID-19 vaccine and flu shot online today, or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy whenever it's convenient for you. No appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you and your family stay healthy.
Are you the parent or guardian of an adult with autism? If your loved one has no restrictions through court order, then they are eligible to vote. And you can assist them in many ways. Some citizens with autism don't like unfamiliar places and activities. These voters might prefer to cast their ballot at an early voting center. Leading up to Election Day, these early voting centers are less busy and less likely to require waiting. Early voting centers are open all over Minnesota, and you can vote there right now. Or you can request an absentee ballot to vote by mail. That's right. Eligible voters can cast their ballots without ever leaving home. On Election Day, curbside voting is another option to make voting easy and comfortable. Election judges will bring a ballot directly to the vehicle with the person with a disability. Make a plan to support and assist your loved one with autism this election season so they can participate and exercise their precious right to vote. You can find out more at mnvotes.gov. That's mnvotes.gov.